got all our fill of cake and birthday pleasantries out of the way, let's get back to the main show. Last time, the party, after leaving the facilities, decided to do a little shopping in the black market, which led to some interesting purchases as well as long conversations about guns and which one's the correct one to use and harassing a shopkeeper. The usual bullshit. And after doing all that, the party slowly made their way back to Lewwood and Justice's home, where they had met the Canary, just chilling and waiting. They then went inside Justice's home, met the head maid, and left Ellie and Mala outside in the cart, asleep and unconscious. And then, with the Canary guesser sitting at their main table, waiting for food, that's where things lie. Let's begin. So, let me switch the music real quick. Where is it? This is the one I want? Yeah, this is the one I want. Okay. So, we're gonna go back a little bit. Deli and Mala, you are both outside of the cart. Sorry. Just in like this general vicinity. So, who would wake up first out of the two of you think?
I just want to add one thing.
Sure, what's
Me
up?
and Diana did scribble stuff on Deli and Mala and put Deli on top of Mala, so...
Wait! You put the fat man on top? Oh, God.
Oh boy, I can't wait to fucking wake up to
Alright,
this
well, I
shit.
guess let's go with Mala first, because it'd be funnier.
Are we supposed to play a different map?
God.
No. Oh, did I not move you? That's my bad.
Nope.
It does. This is just like a general city map, so I'm not gonna. Yeah. So it's gonna be theory of mine. So, Mal.
Were we drunk? Did we get drunk and this is how this happened?
Yes.
That's what I thought. But I'm like, I remember getting a little bit drunk.
Sorry. Fuck, where was I? My train of thought got completely stopped. So, Mala, you, after the last thing you remember was a giant explosion at a prison cell, and now you're asleep, or waking up with a deli on top of your chest, half drunk, and all kind marked up. Fangs and Diana, since I'll kind of give you the benefit of the doubt, how did you mark up these two? Like, what did you put on Mala's face?
I swear to God, you mustache. I'm gonna cry.
Like, is it like a handlebar mustache or?
Yeah,
like,
it's a little handlebar mustache with a little like monocle around his eye.
Yeah.
Fucking God.
I love it though. I love it.
I believe the incriminating evidence of Fang's involvement is that he did put his paw print.
Oh my God. Okay, so you have like a small, like you don't see this, but you wake up and now I should also ask the other side. What did you mark Deli with?
Probably a dick. See, Mallow, we got creative.
With Deli, we gave him the crazy eyeliner eyes.
Alright, so Mal, you wake up, you see like a dick drawing near like Deli's mouth and like some like giant eyeliner type kind of like eyeshadow almost. It's that deep. And that's kind of what you see waking up. And he's right on top of your chest, so I'll let you do that how you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna wake up, look around, look down. I'm like, why? What?
Well, you would look up. He's on top of you for clarification.
Well, I know that he is. Is his face to my face? Because he's a dwarf.
That's up to how the party left. I'm not going to decide this.
Where is he sitting? Because I want to know.
Yeah, is his ass in like Mal's face, or?
We're not that.
Yeah, let's go with that actually, because I find that funnier.
Wait,
his ass is near your face.
Oh, hell no! I push him off. What the fuck? Why was your ass in my face?
I don't really remember much.
Nice, eyeliner and dick?
Ellie looks down.
No, God. Never mind. Yeah.
Yeah, nice paw print.
Oh, thanks? Wait, where? Why?
Points at your forehead.
Ryan. Yup.
Rob's attic?
It's going away. They probably would have used charcoal because.
Here, I got us both, and he just cast prestidigitation twice.
Thanks.
Deli, one thing I will say, you do remember and only you alone do remember the one shot last session, so.
Are we?
I got shit faced to the point where I can't remember jack shit.
Well, there's a reason, Jeebus.
Oh, yeah. Alright, we have cake.
Cake?
Yeah.
Why would we have cake?
Like someone's birthday? I don't remember. Alright,
Who?
where the hell are we?
I have no idea.
Fuck.
We're in a cart?
Yeah.
I have no idea where we're at.
We're parked like out in front of a house, right?
Correct. It would be Justice's old house or summer home, or
Oh.
I guess her normal home now. So you like walk, or like I'm assuming you step outside the cart, or at least like stick your heads out.
Yeah.
Okay, so you stick your heads out and you see, like, you remember last time it was like just big like advertising, electronic signs, like just this big kind of like cesspool of a town. This is the opposite of that. Outside of like, it's a very like gated community look where it's very nice, orderly, neat rows, etc. It's different. Like you see people kind of being happy, walking around like without any care in the world, like children kind of laughing and playing on the in-between of everything. It just seems like a completely different world that you had left and more at peace.
Oh. Are we dead?
Why?
Well, it's like nice here. From what I remember, it wasn't earlier.
Oh shit. Are we
Um,
dead?
Deli, have you?
Wait, punch me.
All right, roll to hit Mala, I guess, if you want.
Oh, I've grabbed my sheet.
Oh fuck.
Oh, I didn't know they had a place, window, light, and door feature now. First time I'm seeing it.
Yeah.
So you I'll say you like lightly graze the shoulder, like you don't really do physical stuff, so it's kind of like a tap almost.
I mean, that didn't hurt. So are we dead?
Oh,
Probably dead.
God. Deli, how often would you say your family came to Slankton outside of like the black market area? Do you think, or like what's talked about?
Probably not very often.
Okay.
I mean, they probably did quite a few deals, but those really wasn't Kelly's area of expertise at all.
Okay. I mean, you can look around. Roll me a perception, actually, both of you.
Yeah, I guess we should go inside and meet whatever God now, because probably not outside our house.
Oh, since we napped at full health.
Yeah. I'm not.
Should perception. Hey.
Okay. So as you guys are walking, you do notice, like outside of the front of the house, the doorknob of this house is like kind of burnt, like partially through, kind of like almost like a bolt-in-ish effect. Like it looks like it's like not like a forced entry, but it's definitely not really normal, obviously. but it does look like it was eaten away at almost, kind of like either acidic or like a molten effect. You can't really discern one way or the other, but it does look like it's chewed away at.
All right, well, that's a little odd.
Wait, what?
Stepping. This is a little odd as Deli pushes in through the door.
Yep.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
It's odd breaking and entering.
That's odd. And just bust the door down.
They don't bust it down, like it like pushes open. Like it's not like I don't know why my brain just thought like the moment Deli did that's odd, and then just Law and Order sound plays.
I mean, as soon as I step in the flare, hello?
Because you're already in there.
Discord's doing the thing again. Yoshi, as soon as you turn to this map, I lost hearing.
I'm sorry, what's up?
Oh, I was just, as soon as we switched over to this map, I lost hearing.
Damn it, Discord.
Discord, please.
But no, so you come in, you see a really nice home. Like, it's well kept. It doesn't seem like there's a speck of dust, and you see this woman kind of walk up to you in like a maid's outfit, and is like, "Can I help either of you?"
Why does she look like she comes from one of the Fire Emblem games? Anyway.
She does. She's
Yeah, she does.
I fucking forget what game she's from. It's the one after the actual good DS one. It was the shitty DS one with the big titty mom GF. I know
Okay.
her, but I don't know her fucking name.
The one that has the split houses?
No,
You
not three
choose?
houses.
Okay.
Oh wait, yeah, the split house. Yeah, the split houses one.
That's what I mean. Yeah, not the three houses one. That's on the Switch. Anyway, sorry, off track here. Well, I apologize for kind of busting in. He just decided to go ahead. I guess we're looking for our friends. Are they here?
Let me roll her something. See how. He's not that stupid, thankfully. I'll take that. That makes sense. You wouldn't happen to be friends with Justicia, would you?
With who?
Justicia?
It's Justice's fancy name.
Oh. Why do I not know that? Yeah,
Today I learned.
Today I learned. Yeah, we are.
They're upstairs then. Up the stairs to the right in her somewhere, I believe. If you don't mind, and you do see like on at least the bottom part of her apron, and it's kind of like stained with different kind of like meat grease and stuff, because she's looks like she's probably been cooking. I have some other things to take care of for the other guests.
All right. Well,
Okay.
thank you kindly.
Not a problem.
Telly like wipes his feet.
The first time ever Deli's acting nice.
He's gonna as she walks off. All right, that confirms it. We're dead. That was an angel.
Yeah, no, that really confirms it right there. Fuck, we're dead.
Just
Damn
as
it.
you hear, everyone upstairs can roll me a perception check.
I start taking my boots off.
I'll
Out of
probably
like
just see how
courtesy of
he's
this place
distracted.
and how nice it looks.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Fangs is distracted, so I'm not gonna be rolling.
That's fine.
I look at you. I don't know if it'd be better for me to leave them on or take them off.
Do they stink that bad?
Justice, you hear, and I guess Alicia as well. You hear random bullshit coming from downstairs. It's your usual random bullshit, idiots.
Excuse me, Diana.
Start hanging up my jacket onto the wherever there's a jacket.
That's probably like a coat rack
By the
that all
door.
the rich are in. Most rich houses either have that or like some kind of something or other. I don't think Justice was like. Actually, never mind. She literally wears a duster. What am I talking about? I'm fucking stupid.
If the shoes are clean, they can come in. Otherwise, take them off.
Right. Prestidigitation.
Fangs looks over to Diana and Alicia. Ah, right. What happened to Mala and Deli? We left them sleeping. Will they be okay?
Yep.
They should be fine.
Meanwhile, Mal and Deli be like,
Oh, wait.
That's
Stairs
so
go up this
pretty
way.
over here.
yeah. So it's like the way I always took it is you go through up there and then it just leads up there.
Yeah.
Or it could be like,
Oh hey. That's smart. Okay, we're right up here.
yeah.
Look at all these things. Look at this picture.
Look at this house.
Seriously, like this is a
Actually-
mansion.
Actually, I just realized this is the upstairs because like that matches with that. I think.
No.
It's close, but it's not exact. Either way.
Look at these pictures. Nature.
They would I would think. Hold on. Since it'd probably be Justice's in her mom's home, more or less. There'd probably be some pictures of like some more like natural paintings that kind of go with the light. Some more. I don't want to say like just. I'll say like photorealistic works of art that look just of like long plains of grass or something to that.
I would actually imagine there's a lot of impressionism.
Okay. Yeah, I could see that as well.
Then I just look outside.
And kind of like before, it's just a general happy place. There's a lot of people. It's probably about like, I'd say midday, kind of sliding into dusk. As you can
Are you
kind of
allowed
see
to
this.
hang out in my room or what?
Tano, are you doing anything in Justice's room? I figured I'd ask.
I was threatened, so I'm gonna do my best to be good.
I feel that.
So I'm just hanging.
Just hanging on the door or from the chandelier.
You know,
We lost you, baby.
let's get. Oh,
Oh,
The
now you're
mic's, like,
back
going
again.
in and out.
am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Doing that thing where kids get bored and they start like kind of swinging on the door.
Yeah, I feel that.
Like,
so, Fags,
yeah,
you and
that's what's happening.
Elise just watches Diana just like hanging on the door like some weird kind of child that she looks like at this point.
Well, considering that Fangs is a cat as well, he probably understands the need to climb things.
Oh my god, that's not the
The real question is, does Fang understand the door?
Oh god, let's not do that. Yeah. Are we going to have a full session with the door and just have a therapy session with it? Ask how the door
Yes.
would be.
So, what'd we miss?
Well polished. 15
probably-
layers.
They probably use Old English on it.
Fangs, which is that I could use the ritual to speak with plants.
Why?
It does have some. It does have some pine soul in it. Thank you.
Why?
Did you make me suffer so we all suffer together?
All right. Well, it seems like you guys were pretty productive during our nap.
Yeah. I start
Just-
poking Justice.
Oh, you start poking her, and then she just heads the other way.
Oh well, shit. Gone.
You have
I see that the
activated.
protective-
You have activated the justice to go the other way.
I see that the protective rune helped you then.
All right. What are you looking for in here exactly, Justice?
She's looking for holsters.
Just roll me a quick perception or history, whichever you fancy. There's probably some holsters, or at least one of them in the drawer. Second one from the left.
Right, where I used to keep the Colt 45. Keep me loaded, and the one I kept loaded.
Colt, isn't it actually a horse? As he looks at Deli and Mala for confirmation.
She pulls out a slams it on the top.
You're not wrong. That's you're right. But based on what we're talking about here, it's not the same thing.
Yeah, she just like kind of slams down a bottle of whiskey on the top of the desk.
Oh, it's a drink. Deli would know those much better than I do.
That's whiskey, Fangs.
Yeah,
It says,
that's a
it
beverage.
says it on the bottle.
I'm waiting for.
But she was referring to a cult, though.
I was waiting for that, or to ask what the key's for.
Oh dear.
He didn't notice that.
I'm glad he fucking didn't. Alicia, what are you trying to do? Sam?
Looking out the window.
Again, it's just the same thing. Just nighttime kind of shifting. There's like the sun's
No.
like slowly peaking. What, do you lose your powers at
Perception.
night? Okay, what are you looking for?
Just in a distance.
Do you see them coming closer? Never mind. That's like a really old Power Ranger joke I don't think anyone's gonna get.
Sorry, I was not paying attention.
I
That's
just
fucking
gotta keep quiet.
I didn't have Power Rangers. I had Kamen Rider.
sorry for your loss. Alright, just roll me a perception then if you want. So, I do need just a little bit more. Are you trying to, like, glean something, or are you just trying to, like, look what's going on in the background?
Just kind of zooming in and out. Not zooming out.
Alright, so you put on your binocular eyes and then turn up the filter to zoom in and out. Give me a
Spacing.
minute.
What I'm at.
There's nothing. I don't know, like, what you're trying to generally glean from this, but for the most part, there's a bunch of people at least walking back and forth. You see from a distance, like a nice house where it seems like probably like an elderly man kind of like closes his curtains almost immediately because he like just kind of looks kind of scabby and not that great. And as you kind of do that, that's like the most you gleam outside, or at least that seems like the most out of the ordinary, comparable to everything else.
I see. So the town is made of town.
Would you like to lick the window to make sure it works?
Nope. But I have a
Making sure.
suspicion.
Oh boy. Dan, are you still swinging chandelier from the door handle?
I'm gonna go count the doors and the windows.
Okay.
So wherever that leads me, I'm gonna go count the doors and the windows.
I see you have found my secret puzzle, counting. I guess you could say all is accounted for. Alright, fucking... I don't know how to handle that, so... I'll leave
You
to your own-
can, yeah. Just leave me to my own devices.
Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, the other 4. Are you looking for
Immediately
anything else?
start the fire.
Sadly, it's
Oh,
still
no.
burning.
I mean, Justice does pull out a gun cleaning kit, just because, fuck it, who doesn't clean a brand new gun?
True.
Fucking
Why
animals.
would Deli need to shoot into the beyond? Why?
In case there was more of that invisible creature.
There was something invisible here?
I guess the markings
Yes,
that you had on
back of
you
the
were
black.
to help you see into the beyond.
Yes, the black market. You were gibbering strange things, and I could not
Let's
quite
just
understand what you were
assume
saying.
everything I said today was wrong. And
Can I just
Well,
not
You're
every day?
smart, though, Deli.
yes, but thanks,
it
we all
really
have our
was.
moments. Mine are usually filled with whiskey.
Looks at the whiskey on the table.
Yeah, I'm avoiding that today. But yeah, I mean, yeah. So what's the plan? Doing?
Well, I figured we get a night's rest, and then, I don't know, we need to figure out how to kill my father, get Themis out alive, get ourselves out alive, and all of that while dancing around the fact that the keystones here.
That's
Isn't not there also the one that sewed my mouth shut with weird magic also here? Or you were meeting her?
Oh, yeah, she was in the zoo.
Diana and Fangs, also roll me a history real quick, since you were the only 2.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
No, this is just a memory thing. That makes sense. That makes sense. Well, because that storyline's just gonna be forgotten for a while.
I mean, yes, we met with her, I gave, the book. Alicia didn't need it anymore, and she's apparently in my dining room reading it.
Also waiting for a meal. Cause fuck, I gotta get her sheet. Fuck, where is she? I know she's. Is she in family? I think she might be.
and you're just letting her stay.
What am I gonna do, banish her? Do I look like some kind of holy man?
Yeah, let me check my notes real quick.
Justice, secretly a holy woman.
Then Fangs looks to Deli, but Deli, you are one who dabbles in the magic abilities or
Yeah,
powers.
yeah, I understand. Thanks. I don't really the old portals. Or Ellie.
Also,
Fangs looks at his own paws. I do apologize for my own inadequate.
Meanwhile,
only
Ellie
know how
walks through the door. Oh,
I only know how to step into portal or the ethereal plane.
Alicia, what would you like to do?
Oh no.
What do you mean? No, no. Just looking at the shelf, nothing in particular.
Okay, so you're just kind of browsing through the book. There's a lot of, actually, as you're kind of looking over it, because I would imagine this was probably a mix of, there's a lot of law books, but like sprinkled out throughout, and this is without hard reading. There's a lot of like just tall tales, stories, adventure stories, etc., kind of sprinkled within. But there's a shit ton of like law and like stuff that would probably be way above your head. But it's like a mix of everything, from like some demonology law to like very bare bones kind of. I got my hand stuck in a horse. Now how do I sue or some bullshit like that.
Just gonna keep browsing.
All right. Give me a minute. Let me see how she's doing real quick. Let's roll this. Couldn't be that bad. You know, that makes sense. She hasn't cooked for really that many people. Oh god. It's decent though. Sorry, go ahead.
To be honest, I do have a plan for this. It's not a great plan, but it is a plan, yeah?
Yeah, go for it. What's her plan?
Well, we have to figure out
And-
some way to get our weapons inside. Because that's outside of the question, almost. Except I kind of came up with a way to do that. And there's going to be a lot of guards, and that's counting if we can actually enter the place. I mean, it's going to be rather difficult, even though I have set myself up as his legal counsel. This is going to be a problem. And, I don't know if we have some kind of signal, we just do what we always do.
Have a decent plan, fuck it up, then kill everything.
And that
Lovely,
sounds
not
about right for us.
Hey, how
I
true
mean,
that is.
we are going to slay an adversary of yours.
They're killing my dad, you realize that, right?
Yes, but you do not speak of him as a family member, but adversary.
I mean, I'm all for it. Worst comes to worst. She says that she kind of just cracks her neck.
Which actually was a question that I had about them. How close do I need to get you to the sword?
I'd say the closer the better. I don't have an exact, considering, you know, she kind of like waves her arm as it like doesn't go through the table, but it's kind of like gets stuck halfway, but then also becomes solid at the same time. It's kind of weird ever since that fun bullshit. So.
You need to be close to Stu.
If I can get within good touching distance, yeah?
Like any good whore, yep. Then she just grabs the, goes for the, whiskey that's on the table. You don't mind, do you?
No, but there's probably better stuff in the other drawer.
I don't need good stuff, I just need something.
So she kind of like takes her toe and just kind of wedges open, and then there's a bottle of, apple spice something. Schnapps or something.
God
I am curious, this place that we are to go to.
She goes for the apple schnapps instead. God damn it.
Are we to use our abilities, or are we prohibited, considering you said or mentioned about this keystone also being there? Will they not interfere with the dealings of your father adversary
For all intents and purposes, we have to imagine still working together. The only reason he wouldn't have been killed by now is my opinion.
Then a suggestion, or at least I suppose if opportune arises, but considering that I know the ability to increase one's speed and movement, perhaps I can use that upon you and you can quickly touch the sword thing that you require to do so.
So, just to clarify above table, you're talking about going into the courtroom, correct? Not the prison?
Courtroom.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yes, and on table, Fang is just suggesting that he sticks around at least close enough to give the haste spell on.
No,
Justice.
I got that. I just wanted to make sure where you were talking about going, just to before I said anything else.
Yeah.
Well, if I'm remembering exactly, it's about 12 paces from the doors to the desks, and another 15 to the stand. And I would have to be at the legal counsel desks, most of it. So that would be almost the closest I can get. I could request an audience, but that would be... Yeah, that would probably didn't happen.
I mean,
At least not immediately.
Worst comes to worst, you can just bull rush him. But I'm gonna say I'd somewhat advise against that, considering. But we'll see what happens.
The other thing is we do possibly have Jacapa Rosa people there. Because it's the Keystone.
Aren't they more aligned with keeping the Keystone safe rather than some random judge that they're probably working for?
Well, the Keystone is there. By proximity, this is already an issue. So if we can act in a way that would force them to less fighting, more strategic withdraw, it might be a better thing. Or by that I mean don't interfere with them at all.
But what if they wish to interfere with us, though?
You're probably gonna die.
Yeah. Which brings up the other problem that I've brought up a number of times. This is it. We might not make it out of this. If you keep going. And I know after you said, you're stuck with me to the end, but I may have a better chance getting there on my own.
If it makes you feel any better or worse, I'm kind of stuck with you till the end, so.
Yeah, as that was kind of a thing, but you're not going to get stabbed or shot, repeatedly.
True, I get to watch. She says she's drinking the apple schnapps.
This is why I don't have a relationship with anyone, because she's going to watch.
I mean, I guess it's what you get for listening to an inner voice in your head or some bullshit. She says with a smirk as she's drinking more of the schnapps.
Well, at least I'm not some annoying cricket.
Could be true. Though it does get kind of stuffy in there every now and then. She just kind of knocks on your head.
Right.
I just want to lay out something else before we go that far.
Yeah.
Even if we don't succeed, in order to fight the corruption, we still need the ring off of my father's finger. Or else we can't get to the one with the bell or stone or whatever the fuck it is for here.
You actually don't know. All you know is that your father has a ring. That's about it.
No, we were told that the person living inside of that has it.
I might have misspoke. The thing that your father has is the thing to fight against this corruption. I'm sorry if that wasn't clear. Yeah.
No, you had told. Okay, my understanding was there was some dude inside of a fucking Chernobyl,
Yes, but
and we had to go find him, but we had to get a ring to be able to fight or to be able to walk through that shit to get there.
exactly. That's
Well, you didn't tell us
Father.
the Chernobyl shit was the corruption. Okay.
Well, I thought I did. That was my
Yeah.
bad then.
Okay. You just said it was like a fucking radiation zone.
It is. There's a reason. I have some other stuff. Then that's also on me for
Okay,
explaining
okay.
poorly. Sorry.
Oh.
I just want to clarify, get that on the table before.
And not to be pointing that out, but well, Jelly's uncle seems to have left us with a lot of shit to do.
As did my father, it seems.
As did that little fucking possum thing. Where the fuck is he?
I don't know. I haven't seen him for a while.
He's probably doing some shit anyway then. What are you trying to do, Dad?
In regards to us, I believe the phrase of ride or die, you are warband member, thus we stick to with each other.
Yeah, that doesn't mean you commit suicide with me.
Well, at least it'll be a grand hunt.
Y'all
Or-
keep talking like we're gonna die. We've got out of some
Indeed.
fucking shit situations, alright?
You just
Yeah.
need the slow turn from fucking apple pie or apple for a minute. You do realize what we're fighting against, right?
Yeah, of course.
We did survive a dragon thing to get Deli's body back. Also a zombie undead thing back in
There's
that other place.
a difference between surviving and running away versus fighting against it. You do know that, right?
We just need to strike hard, fast, and... well, the favor of the hunt will be on us, hopefully.
You just need
Yeah.
Pie to turn to you, Justice, and just like, yeah, this is what we're working with? Like that kind of face?
She kind of sighs. How many of you have been shot?
Couple
Yeah,
times.
probably like, yeah.
I
lot.
don't know that I've been shot. I mean, I guess that depends on what you mean shot by.
Well, you've probably been like shot once or two by a stray arrow. I'll say that much.
I mean, Justice is like just set down a gun, like the new revolver she bought, the black market. I mean, shot.
Yes.
Couple times.
We'll
Probably
have
not by that.
20 people with these. Maybe a casta. Maybe multiple castas, I'm not sure. Definitely people who are willing to kill us, and if they're not ordered to kill us, they will take us alive, which means they will shoot your kneecaps out. And then the worst month of your life will start.
I need help. Okay, I already gave up a fucking arm for you.
Which still was probably a dumb idea, Dylan.
I also jumped into a wonderfully icy plane after your ass because you went after or you put someone out. Of
I
this
didn't realize
round.
that wasn't a normal door, first of all, and second of all, you kind of were dumb for following us.
Thank you for pointing that out.
I apologize if I have not done anything worthy of achievement or trust on that part.
I trust all of you, except for Diana. Whatever the hell she
Meanwhile,
was.
Diana's counting windows downstairs.
30 windows.
I mean, you did.
Are there
tell them not to
any?
touch
Oh,
anything.
sorry.
Well, that was it.
Is there any what? Sorry.
Are there any weird, like, not weird, but family photos and paintings?
Mm, I don't. her dad's probably egotistical, so it's probably one more less a family photo and one probably more of her dad, like above the fireplace.
Oh. Yeah, there's one for show. The most
Yeah.
gaudy, annoying thing, but in the rest of the house, you probably would not have seen a picture of him.
Yeah, the rest are just like of Justice's mom and like Justice, maybe a younger Justice.
I was gonna say, is she smiling?
I would say like an in between because that would have. It's like as you kind of like look down and like the pictures get older. It goes from like I'd say very neutral to very depressed.
Gotcha.
You can see a depressed section there, but if it was her and her mother, like, yeah, they're very happy.
Oh, probably downstairs. There's a lot of just her dad.
I'm gonna take one and I'm gonna draw on it with the charcoal.
I mean, it's probably like the biggest, like, 4 foot by 2 foot.
Yeah. So you wanna try to climb up the fucking thing and just color it?
The fireplace, sure, yeah.
Oh god. Do you have a climb speed? I'm not gonna like make you roll too heavily for it, but I'm just curious. Oh, no, it's crazy. If you, yeah. If you just want to roll like a quick athletics, just to
Okay,
nothing,
yeah.
not like a high DC, but just to like hoist yourself up.
Oh, that makes sense.
This fireplace is a little taller than you, so you're like, heh, heh.
It's probably one of those like marble ones where it's like super smooth.
Yeah, and you keep trying to
Can
climb
I
up and
pull
like
up-
slide down.
Oh, can I pull up one of the chairs? Or like this
Sure.
hassock?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Oh, you hear?
Could try again.
You know what? I'm just gonna roll this to see how much of a loud ass noise this makes because they don't move that much. Okay, it's not too loud. You just kind of drag it across the carpet, and then just
Okay.
pop up on the hassock. You could roll it again. The DC's a little bit lower.
I probably still won't make it athletics.
Yeah, it's not like a
No, it
Jeez,
wasn't meant to be.
child.
Okay, I fell off.
That the cushion shot out.
Like you have the charcoal in one hand and you're like, again, you get your hands like get to the top of the thing, but then just because of how smooth the marble is, you can't really get a grip to like pull your legs up, and then you slowly just slide down.
It's like she's mocking me. It wasn't meant. It wasn't meant to get in trouble.
That's exactly where it cuts from justice. That scene. All right. Sorry. Ugh.
Should I go look for Diana then, if you are worried about trouble?
Well, I mean, most of the important stuff has been locked up, so I mean, what's the worst you can do?
Meanwhile. All right. Well,
she could get in trouble with the other Canary being in the other room.
Well, so long as they don't destroy my house, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care. After this whole corruption thing. In fact, I'm kind of curious why the hell she's still with us.
Because we are friends.
no, not even close. As Pi just looks at you. She might want something else. Fuck if I know.
I will choose to believe in Diana, at least knowing that she is part of our war band.
Diana, do you want to call out for help, or that you need an adult?
Need an adult?
Like watching a child on a booster seat.
Yeah. I'm just gonna lay on the floor until someone comes and finds me.
Hold on, there's a fucking meme for this. Give me one
Is
second,
there?
sorry. There's a... I think Moogle will know what I'm looking for. Here we go. This is just Diana.
Yeah.
Just the soul aside of, I can't do it. I've been defeated by this marble fireplace.
I found my kryptonite.
Marble fire. Marble. Oh my god. Okay. So anyway. Uh, well, if you all want to die, it's fine by me. At least you could see what the afterlife looks like, or pieces of it. It's not all that bad. You get to see... I was gonna say gods, but that's technically not true since most of those died too. Huh.
I will have strong faith in our abilities to survive.
The main thing is that most of his goons will not be inside the main quadrant.
So should we get rid of said goons outside of court?
No, that would just let them know what we're doing. I've gotten rid of posture them, so long as certain people decide they want a bigger slice of the cake.
I mean, we could always, or at least I could, since I'm technically points at herself. I could make a distraction, since it would probably take a blow to your father's ego of thinking someone he killed is still alive. At least get them to focus away from you.
That's probably a good backup plan, but getting into the room is the main thing, so I have a way to get my stuff in there.
I am
Maybe it'll take others, but
curious, Justice, but why does your father want your mentor dead?
to hurt me.
But why?
Because he wants me to be just like him. And my father likes hurting people. So, just to put it out there, Themis is dessert. It's probably the fact that he probably tortured a kitten this morning, so you know, whatever.
I ask since I want to affirm that there will be no hard feelings should, well, arrows start flying.
I think the only hard feeling is going to be him hitting the ground, realistically.
I believe that is a joke.
Yes, thank you. As she's, again, sipping more of the schnapps.
Just to be honest, I wouldn't be here if I wasn't willing to do this. Just make sure there's no innocent bystanders because he won't care about them. So if there are people who are not involved, get them out of the way.
Protect the weak, hunt the strong. Or in this case, the cruel.
There is a benefit is that the door was open inward into the courthouse, so if someone were able to be barring said door, we might be able to keep a number of reinforcements out until they... Well, they would have to go around that room and that room, and it would at least slow them down a good 2 or 3 minutes.
We should inform Diana of the plan too. I'll go look for her.
Alright.
From the sounds of it, she fell somewhere in the front room.
Front room. Would that be this floor or
The one
the
with
one
the piano. Downstairs was the piano.
Very well. I'll look.
You'd had a third G tuned.
Well,
Jay, I know you and I are skeptical as hell about this. Only two outcomes, and at this point, trying to kill the things that are doing the shitty stuff anyway, so call it practice. Not be bad, but he's probably not the worst thing we're gonna end up fighting.
I don't really have a frame of reference to compare that to, so here's hoping it only gets worse. He said kind of with a smirk.
Yeah, by my frame of reference, I would rather go back and get in a slapping contest with the dragon thing.
Sure. And she kind of looks at the other two individuals, aka Ellie and Mala. You sure you two want to just be here? You seem, well, not so much you, points at Ellie, but you at least seem more of an innocent soul. Sure you really want to get your hands dirty in a lot of this bullshit?
You know, I've only come to know all of you for a short amount of time here.
A week.
Extremely short amount of time here.
Actually, sorry, 2 weeks.
I was like, a little bit
campaign
Not
has
even a month.
This whole campaign has taken place in about like 5 weeks so far.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we've known you like 3 weeks now, so.
And you've known Ellie for like 3 days.
Yep. I mean, you guys are the craziest group I think I've been with so far. Just the amount of shit we get into, and the amount of troubles we get into, it appalls me sometimes. I just wonder if you track that shit.
You haven't realized that we run headlong into this shit, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, the introductory thing where I recently ended up in the elemental plane of ice with you and Deli, that was entirely Amadeus's fault. Let's be honest about that shit.
Yeah, that was Jimmy's fault.
But even while we were in there, I have no idea. I mean, that thing where I took the gun and walked through the caves, and everybody was apparently saying that I should have died. So
I still think he should have, but Rolls just told me otherwise. Was it gonna be that mean?
But even then, after that, you haven't noticed we don't stay away from it. We went and we burned someone's house down, and then we went to a district where we knew something terrible was happening, and yeah, we could have avoided all of that.
Well,
I mean, really, we could just go back to the Maya and stay there.
We could, or, you know, we can do what we've been doing. Like you said, we don't run from it.
pretty sure.
As short as this time has been. You guys are growing on me. Just a little bit, day by day. So,
You know cancer grows on you too, right?
And we'll.
I'm going to stab you specifically. Shut up, I wasn't talking to you.
You can't stab me, but you can try.
Give me a second, I'll figure it out.
She can
Alright.
bread you. Mala can bread you.
Do not say that, because that sounds horrible out of context.
The breadening.
No, never mind.
Son of a bitch.
Bread and battered.
Good.
No, I was thinking of something else. Don't worry
I
about
know.
it. Anyway.
Yeah, no, I knew what you were thinking.
That's why I'm moving elsewhere to the.
Yep, make it safer.
Well, what about you? And looks at you, Alicia. You sure you want to die with the rest of them? Worst comes to worst. Sam?
You're muted,
Hello?
Sam.
I don't know if they're there. Hold on. Yeah, they might be AFK for a minute. Okay. Well, they seem to be a bit more interested in the books at the moment, so.
Do not pull the red one on the third shelf.
That reveals the secret room that we don't talk about.
We really don't. Still haven't gotten the blood off the floor.
Oh, they were just on a phone call. Okay.
Right, well, I'm fucking starving and your maid's hot as hell, so.
You do know she's married, right?
Ah.
I'd like to interject really quick. I cast a horde of sand apes around Delhi.
Oh my
Hundreds.
god.
Sand apes, sand apes, sand apes.
Bandits are not real.
I do concur, madam. They actually are real. As you see the
I'm
Professor
going-
Orb kind of come up from
you
Felicia's
are-
bag.
You're this close, buddy. Shut up. Did you
What
say,
they get?
excuse me, ma'am?
Sorry. It's the hair.
Uh-huh, sure is.
Turn around and go back to the books, seeking Sand Ape Chronicles.
You're
Oh,
not gonna
fuck.
find it there.
God.
You're
No,
not
no,
gonna- I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be
Justice.
100.
Justice turns around, grabs a book from the bottom. Yes, see? That is a perfectly good book, yes. Amazing Tales of the Grand Wilds.
You grab it, and it's literally just. It's like a tabloid.
Oh, it is. It definitely is. Like,
a tabloid.
it's one of those
Excellent.
books that's like crazy conspiracy theories.
I'm gonna get drunk again. Give me the whiskey.
Flying teacups over the mountains, you know.
No, that's just Forwin. Everyone thinks Forwin was started by a flying teacup society.
No, it wasn't. It was started by one elf that wanted really, really, really cold tea.
You're not necessarily wrong.
There's
Considering
an
how
entire section about various kobolds in a coat.
we don't
Sightings.
talk about them. Their name was Dale, and they liked icy wind.
Oh no, it's a conspiracy like the subterranean lizard folk are for us. Kobolds in a coat.
Actually, to be fair, there's not a lot of kobolds in this realm either. Now that I think about it, considering like dragonkin are like very rare.
I go to
like-
this shelf and pull out any book. Or I don't know
Alright,
what I
well-
need to.
Roll me, fucking just roll me a d6. I'll fucking make something on the fly.
The one that's not the red book on the third shelf.
You pulled the green book on the fourth shelf,
Oh,
and then it explodes. No, just okay, you pull out a book. This one would probably be. Fuck. Sorry, I have to think of this on the fly. Law and you, why might is no longer right, but it's like right with R or WIRT. So technically that's writ, but some people pronounce it right.
that's the red.
Shut up. But yeah, you just pull out a law book. It looks very like text dense.
See. I go over to Justice and hand it to them.
Just as you are, do you take the law book you are now given?
Yeah, she runs her hand over the cover.
It's probably
Okay.
embossed a little bit.
Why did you hand me volume 3 of?
It'd probably be like to you. Would probably be like lawyers for dummies, basically, or law school for dummies.
Yeah, basically. Why did you hand me volume 3 of Patent Law for Idiots?
I turn around and walk away very silently.
Why?
Don't you fucking leave out the door.
Fucking gone.
And she's in a mood today. Didn't even try to hide that she was casting it.
Justice, of course, the whole time is knowing where she's going because it's just the micro squeaks throughout the
Yeah,
house.
yeah. Especially. Franks, what are you trying? All right, let's go back to the fucking Diana and Fag show. All right, what are the two chuckle fucks doing?
He helped me up to the painting.
Oh my god. Okay, so you get up there. I'm going to point out, it's still like a 4-foot climb because like it's a big painting, so you have to find a way to climb up it.
Well,
Fangs got climbing speed.
Fangs picked me up, yeah.
I'd also like to point out one thing that you forgot. You do have a grappling hook. You do know that, right?
Oh shit, I do. I forgot. Now I remember.
You have like 20
And
different
those
magic items.
feelings to pay off.
I'd like to point things out real quick, just maybe to write things down. You have armor that lets you fly, and a grappling
Oh
hook.
shit! No, we dropped the flight.
No, I said keep it.
Oh,
I-
I thought we dropped it because I wanted improved armor.
No, I gave you both because you did really well
Oh.
on the roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Fangs got climbing speed, so
Let me make sure. 'Cause I'm 90% sure I was like, okay. I'm like, yeah, just take it because I didn't mind.
Okay.
and the paintings of Justice's father, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably like it's one of those like striking. Have you ever seen Dodgeball, where it's like that picture of the guy like slaughtering a tiger, kind of, and like just all jacked and shit? It's probably like that level of
Oh.
arrogance of like just
Okay,
generally
so
being an ass, and like probably his head on a lion's mane or something, or a dead lion, and kind of him striking
Okay.
this pose of like some asshole.
okay, so now that I know the context of the image itself of the painting, yeah, so Fang's going to extend a claw out.
Oh no.
Actually, you know what? He's gonna extend 2 claws out now.
All right. Well. God.
And he's going to, well, DM, you tell me if I need to roll for this, but he's attempting to draw arrow marks directed to his head and poke the eyes.
What do you roll for art?
I have no idea. Usually I would say performance, but
No, it wouldn't be a performance because you're not really performing anything.
yeah.
Let me think. You don't have artist tools or like calligraphy and your.
No.
I don't want to say survival either. Not history.
That's the best thing he
You know
has.
what? Fuck it. Sleight of hand. I think that'd probably make the most sense because you're trying to like. You're trying not to rip. I'm assuming you're trying not to rip it with your claws, but still trying to draw
Not
arrows.
yet.
So
Yeah, not yet.
okay, then yeah, sleight of hand would probably be the best for like
Unless
a
I
delicate
roll
hand.
really horrible, then yeah.
I'd say sleight of hand just for like the delicate touch. That's fine. It's a painting and it's not like you're trying to do anything. You kind of like delicately make these arrows like at the best of your ability to up towards the head.
I cannot seem to get these to pierce his eyes.
Oh my god. Diana, what do you want to do?
I'm just drawing like glasses and little devil horns.
He already has those.
No,
to
I know,
clarify.
but like they're a little short and pointy, like.
Hold on, I'll get his image again because it's been a while since. No, that's Diana's family. Where's Justice?
I think it is slightly, what was the word that Justice or Deli would use?
There you go.
Redundant to give him more horns.
Like he already looks like a pompous asshole. I don't know if that's showed or not.
Yep.
No.
Oh, because it might be because it's only viewable. Just give me a second. All players, save changes. Let me try again. You see it now?
Yeah. Okay. I'll give him glasses, and I'm gonna make little lightning bolts towards his head, and what?
Just roll me like a sleight of hand just to see how
Oh.
you do with it. Just, and then I'm not like making the DC too hard for this because A, I find it funny, and B, it's great. fine. You kind of mark it up with God, now this makes me think of yeah, whatever. As you're kind of marking it up with different like lightning bolts, I guess. Anything else or
Um,
Strange.
mustache.
You're giving him some of the same rune markings that you gave for Deli and Mala.
Yeah.
We're not trying to protect them though.
No, we're not.
We need something more offensive.
I'm not an artist. What did you try?
I am. I'm trying to put arrows in his eyes.
I'm gonna put poop on his head.
oh my god. God damn it. You want to just poke his eyes out, Fags?
Yes.
Just roll me a
No,
claw
I'm also
attack on
gonna
his
draw a
eyes.
little snot drop from his nose.
Jesus fucking Christ. Just roll me an attack with your claws, fine, Romeo. Stop.
I was like,
Yeah. Okay, you're almost way too perfectly. Like you extend your claws out and just poke out two perfectly good holes where his eyes are. Jesus Christ.
Crap, they're gonna
I
find
think
the
it is
stamp
an
if we keep doing this.
They're gonna find the secret note.
He kind of looks at his claws, looks at the painting, looks at the holes. I think that is a perfect shot.
Good job, buddy.
Oh my
Fang, roll me a perception as you kind of look through the photo.
all right, sure.
Well, as you poke the eyes out, anyway. Since you're up there, at least closer. No, that makes
No.
sense.
We're too busy.
Okay.
We're too distracted. Right, let us get down before they realize we are marking territory.
I don't think they're still gonna realize. All
But
right.
I'm having fun.
Well, they're disembarking. All right. I'm gonna go off and do a few things real quick. Y'all have a fun night, because I really don't want to talk to Houston. Maybe I'll show up, flip her off, and then leave. But either way, I have other shit to do, so... Just call me if you need me. Or don't. Whichever happens first. And you watch as she just kind of, like, walks for a little bit, and just kind of, like... As she walks, just kind of slowly fades away.
Oh,
the rest
right.
heading downstairs. Oh, sorry.
No, just saying it's gonna update Diana on the plan of tomorrow, or at least what we're going to be doing. There is something about doors and keeping them barred to prevent reinforcements.
Doors? I counted the doors. I
No,
got about
the
halfway,
portals.
not even. I counted 5.
Yes,
And then I
the
got
courthouse thing.
distracted.
Yes, I also got distracted, but we are fighting the one that is Justice's father.
Right.
Yes. Justice and Deli and Mala can fill you in on plans better. Me and Alicia were distracted.
Speaking of Alicia, what are you looking for in the here? I'll say you come into this room, even though it looks like a reading room, there's like a few things kind of scattered about. There's like a guitar stand in the corner. That's actually generally well kept. Kind of just sitting there. There's a few probably like smaller instruments kind of scattered here and about. But mostly this room seems to be a lot more like storytelling-esque. Definitely like more fairy tales. Again, kind of like the same as the other one, but there's less law books now and more just general like stories.
Mm, just kind of look at the draw. Close my eyes and seeing what I pull out.
All right. Roll me another d6.
Click the wrong tab.
That's fine. You can just Pull
Amazing.
out a book, and I don't know. Was here's a question: Was Alicia like a big storyteller reader, or was she more into like things with actual like context and like bulk to it, like more grounded?
Who?
Alicia.
Oh.
I'm asking her because what she's pulling, because she also technically was in a library for a lot of her life, and I'm asking if she was more grounded or like read like stories from time to time. Because I have the name of the, I have an idea for the book, but I'm just curious. Sam?
Uh, Probably with pictures.
Okay,
Or a
so
mix
you.
of both, really, honestly.
Mm, okay, so you pull out a book about a nursery rhyme simply known as a golden plane. I don't know if you would have ever like touched it, and you're kind of like thumbing through. It's just this idea of like some kind of oasis that exists beyond where people can generally be happy. Are you like actually giving it a read, or are you just kind of like thumbing through?
Just reading, like, parting the book halfway and then reading.
So you come to this you come to this one book as you're kind of like going halfway through about this desert that seems to stretch on for miles on end, and people that usually walk there or tend to go there seem to use it as a way to forget all their troubles until they find an oasis throughout everything. That's kind of like where you're reading right now. And like the where you had like picked up was the main character seems to gravitate towards this of trying to challenge the status quo of this place and see if they can reach the end of this so-called golden plane. Not to be confused with the golden plane that's flying in the sky. But we don't talk about that.
See.
So I'll just write. I do have a. Are you looking like at the title at all, or are you, or the author? Or are you just like looking through everything?
Kind of looking through everything.
Okay. Let me. And then you kind of notice. Hold on. I have a name that. I have to look up something. Give me 1 second. Where is it? Sorry. I am trying to look very hard for this. Yeah, do that. And all you see, as you're kind of thumbing through and looking over, you just see, on the front cover of the Golden Plane this story, and there's not like a last name to their name, which kind of seems weird, but it just says by Elijah.
I take zero notice to this name.
Yeah, it means nothing to you, as far as you can tell. It's just a name. But that, since you're thumbing through everything and being a little thorough, I'll give it to you. Did you put the book back or no?
Yeah.
Okay. What is the rest of the party doing then?
Thanks. We'll probably reconvene with the others eventually, and
Same.
I'm assuming you guys are just heading downstairs then for dinner. As you hear like a kind of a bell ring out. Kind of in Death, as you know, this is usually a dinner bell, just because it helps with hearing and stuff.
As soon as the guns are cleared, yep.
Okay. All right, so we'll just take 5 real quick because I have to use the restroom because I've been holding it for a bit. So.
Okay.
All right.
thanks. We'll just add the bell ringing Is that a good sign?
Means dinner's ready.
Yeah.
Ah. Well, Justice and Deli can inform Diane of the plan tomorrow. At least the details.
We have plenty of time, so. I'll be right back, too.
Okay. Let's see. Where will Fang sit? Of course. I'm just wondering how long it's gonna take until they say the deface painting. Do we need to roll something to, or I'm just wondering how long it's gonna take until they realize that the painting got defaced.
It's up to the party. I don't know if they'll check on it or not. I mean, it got DI'd as well.
As the player behind Fangs, I am not sorry.
Ah, fine. I kind of figured it was gonna happen.
I believe I believe as you termed it right, Mariner. Fangs and Diane are about to chuckle.
Not wrong.
I guess either one of us are usually the ones who press the big red button.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yep.
Is Diana joining us for dinner?
Oh,
I-
yeah.
I was certain she was with me.
So glad that at least you got that book. As the plot do be thickening.
Big thick plot.
I like that pudding.
Humongous plot.
Huge with a capital Y.
I'm back.
Okay.
Welcome back, buddy.
All right. So all of you kind of sit down. You put the book back, right, Alicia? Just to clarify.
Yeah.
Okay. So after kind of going into, I'll call it the reading room, and then coming back, you join up with the rest of the party, and you see this individual, just Houston, just chilling, sipping some wine, leaning back in the chair, looking a little bit casually and relaxed. Oh, when I go to that, I guess that kicked over. Hold on. Let's go to this, because we're going to need more dark ambience. That's more fitting for a dinner night. Go to prison.
Yeah, dinner and punch.
Well, someone's getting punched.
Supposed to be punch and pie.
Now, Pie has left the premises, as far as you know. Unless she gets called back.
Well, she just said she was going to give the bird and then go.
she doesn't want to deal with you still. There's a few reasons why.
Makes sense.
Alright. I hope you enjoy the meatloaf, as she kind of brings out a big... It's been a while since I've cooked for more than just myself, so I do apologize if it's a little drier than usual. We
You've
generally
seen
don't...
some of the things we had to eat recently. Yeah.
This is a delicacy.
Why does that one elf look like she's about to vomit when I brought out meat? Looks at you, Alicia. Ellie?
Yeah.
She was
Meatloaf.
asking you why... Yeah, she was asking you why you look like you're about to vomit when she brought out meat. Because I'm assuming Ellie's vegan / vegetarian.
Yep.
You gonna say anything or nah?
Let's do a saving throw to see if I throw up or not.
Oh god. She's about to throw up on the canary and then die. This is how Alicia died. How? She threw up on a devil. It'd be Constitution is probably like what you want for throwing up. Yeah, you're fine. You hold like you kind of dry heave for a minute and then like, nope, you can do this.
Are you okay, Ellie?
I do not consume meat.
Are you a herbivore?
Oh, God.
Yes.
Hell, you do
Nice.
remember so far everything Ellie has cooked for you guys has not been meat based.
Bang's mostly been eating only meats.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Everything that Ellie has cooked for you guys has not been meat based.
That explains a lot. And Fang kind of looks a little bit guilty as he's kind of already has a mouthful of the meatloaf. Then he looks at Ellie's share. Shall I take your share then?
So would you like a salad then? Or something else lighter?
Yes.
Right. And she'll just kind of go back and like, kind of be a little bit down on herself because she didn't realize or ask and just assumed, I'll just make meatloaf, it'll be fine. And as the Kadari's kind of just sipping wine.
Just
And-
kind of like, don't worry, she's just a walking stereotype.
He says.
Diana, what is the stereotype Justice is referring to?
Why?
It's the type of stereo.
What's a stereo?
Good
Oh, my
question.
next question. My next question.
It's a type of
I don't
hysteria.
It's
you
like
know,
mono.
Oh god, stop. I prefer E, mono.
Stereotypes are things about people that are not necessarily true but common amongst the race. Like all dwarves are fat, or
Aye.
all ears are vegetarians, or all half
all
orc are sexy bisexual men.
We're all dwarves are drunken fools that seem to
Thank
go
you
along with
for,
whatever they feel like. As
Thank you for-
she just drinks away at her wine.
So you can count this one not bisexual. Just gay.
We have to break
Thanks.
free of that stereotype, Ella.
I'm not.
Bang just puts another handful of meatloaf.
Bangs learning of. This is like teaching someone that's like an adult about it, and it's so great. All right. To cut to the chase, I understand what y'all are going to do. I personally think it's going to be quite fun. Especially watching the aftermath after what happened last time. Though if you're wondering if I'm going to report half the shit you're going to do your father, not really. That contract with him of our prior arrangements little while ago. No, I'm just here to watch the world burn. Though I do get a kick out of it, if not just a little. Do you have any general pressing matters for me? Are you just going to pretend I don't exist and ignore my biting criticism? I do love me some biting criticisms.
Thanks,
Well,
just puts
frankly, I thought
another
it was.
mouthful of meatloaf.
Well, frankly, I thought our business was done. You got the book. Everyone was happy.
Well, how do I put this? If you're going to do what you're doing, wouldn't you all at least need a test run of what fighting a canary is like? She kind of looks at you, now her eyes are a little bit more lit up as she's just sipping casually on her wine.
No.
Honestly, we just figured it would be a shit show and go for it.
I can give you a dry test run if you really want. Plus, I've been aching to swing something at someone for a long while.
I thought you were not interfering with the situation.
I'm not. At least for his side. I'm just playing, what do they say, devil's advocate?
Why would he need an advocate?
Is someone going to explain to the idiot, or am I going to have to?
He's not an idiot.
I could say the ignorant, but that's also not necessarily true.
No, he's pretty ignorant about all things.
I believe Diana, Deli, and Justice had phrased it that I don't understand the idioms.
Well, either way. You sure you won't at least want to give it a round or two to just see what you're up against? I'll even use this. And she pulls out what looks like kind of like a wooden sword that seems not even like it would do any damage or anything. It's just like a toy sword, basically. If it'll make you feel better about your egos. Can you look at the rest of the table? Or
No, it's probably the same thing.
Bangs, why don't you fight her? You're always itching for a fight, right?
I suppose I should learn what I'm going to hunt.
let's take at least this into the other room. I don't want a meal.
Into the garden, please. You tired of blood on my hands.
What's a little more bloodshed then? She's just gonna walk over here. Bangs?
Fucking smell it. The only thing you can do is smell it. It's. Fuck.
Hold on, Bangs quickly shovels more of the meatloaf in.
Alright, let me pull up her sheet, because I actually have made Houston's sheet. This is gonna be fun. For me. I don't know how it's gonna be for Fags.
Well, Bangs knows only a few things.
Yeah, that's the problem. Alright, let me look if I have... Okay, I do. Okay, I'm not gonna put that. Alright, let's just roll... Because this will be really quick. So you just want to roll some initiative real quick?
Sure.
Make sure I have...
Damn. Let's get all the bad rolls out.
I got a 22.7, but oh, good I rolled it on GM because I forgot to put her sheet on GM because I was doing some testing. Did it show, or is it just on GM? Because I don't see her on.
This is on GM, but it does show on the initiative roll.
Yeah, I'll just re-put it on then. Okay. I didn't know. Well, either way, doesn't matter.
Yep.
All right. I'll keep this music because. All right, so she's gonna walk up. casually. She's gonna, I do feel it quite unfair that I get to go first. Allow you. And she'll hold her action.
Okay. Thinking. Of course, Fangs will do what he does best.
Hit her.
Uh-huh. Bonus action. Plan our warrior.
Okay.
And since he does not, he can already understand she's probably good at melee since she's getting up close and personal. Takes a quick look to Justice, says, "No problem with scratching the walls, yes?"
Fine.
Okay.
Like scratches, I gotta fix the proper value.
He doesn't know anything on proper value.
Get off the oak.
Anyway, feline agility. Going to move here while getting a longbow out, because now that he's already marked it for the 30 feet of planar warrior, goes up. Make sure I get that out of the way.
I always forget, this force, that technically counts as magical damage, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And
For
one
those
final-
not in initiative, can we move and move freely and watch?
Sure.
Okay.
Also, we did rule it that whenever Fangs does something like this, he actually blows up the arrow.
Oh, yeah.
Because he doesn't get it back.
Yeah.
But right, so here's the first shot. As long as it. Oh my
No.
god!
You watch as your arrow, as you blow it up, like, she just dodges it almost expertly and, like, catches a few of the shards. I guess, this is really what you're going to throw at him.
Hmm.
Is that your, Planar Warrior is only the first attack, right? Or is it all attacks? All
It's
damage.
more-
Hit.
Oh, it's on hit.
until I
Okay.
hit somebody. Yeah.
Would you like to try again?
Oh yes. It was like, huh. I suppose this meatloaf was weighing me down a bit. Ours again.
Nope.
Wow. Well, at
You
least we
have,
still.
like, such shit luck for this.
Of course I do. This is me we're dealing with. I always roll some weird numbers. But that's it, unfortunately, for Fangs.
Okay.
Strange. As he kind of looks at his paws and then to his bow.
One thing, as she walks 10 feet and then floats up another 30. Don't try to run. Let me just mark it. This is with a toy sword, and she has multi-attack. Wow, that's probably some ass damage. Holy shit. Fangs, you get hit by this sword, and it feels like an actual sword for some reason. Not that it's doing much damage, but it definitely, like, hits you and feels like actual steel.
Hmm.
Is that really the best you can do? Hold on, let me read.
Kind of flex a little bit. Interesting. I just want to check something with that planar warrior.
No problem.
Wondering if that's still up. I don't think it is, but
Let me make sure.
next time.
There we go.
Wait, am I? No. Next one. Oh, so he still has it.
And
Alright.
one more thing. You have one more round until you get to see the true face of fear. Good luck.
Well, then I guess I'll have to give it everything I have then. So, She's still marked with Planar Warrior.
Correct.
So I'm going to use bonus action for the Razor Fang, Black Razor.
Okay. Hit it.
So, wait, where are you? I know I put it somewhere. Soulbound. Oh, it's just soulbound item. Good grief. Okay.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
have to ping something yet.
Alright. And then with the other bonus action. Actually, no, I can't. I already used it to activate it. Never mind.
Yep.
So.
If only there was a thing that gives double bonus action. It'd be
Yeah.
wild.
Nope. Never mind. I was like, what am I saying? Okay. So, Planar Warrior. Here we go.
So, Fangs. For a minute, you feel like you hit, and you watch as you drive in, and everyone sees this. But then, it's like the image kind of shifts a little, kind of breaks away. I have this. Ooh, scary. He's got the big knife now. Welcome to how fucking annoying this character is to fight.
That's fine. I still have one more attack.
You can try.
And try
Okay,
I will.
so that does hit. And hold on, let me post the other part as well. Even though this is magical, I'm just gonna post this either way. So you do hit, but it doesn't sink in as deep as it normally would, which is weird, especially considering this person looks frail and isn't really wearing much armor. And they haven't even reached for any of their swords or anything yet, and it's been whapping you with like a toy, more or less.
Well, Fangs didn't consider her frail. He's not
Well,
going to underestimate an opponent.
True.
But he is curious about what just happened.
Now then, should I give you an image of what you're really dealing with?
By all means.
I need everyone in the room to give me a wisdom saving throw. DC is 16. Wow, thanks.
Just getting
You
all
know, it
those...
makes sense considering. Okay. Let me just ping that, and then I'll show you the image then. Fangs fighting this dogged woman. For a moment, it seems fine, and everyone else just only sees her. But Fangs, out of the corner of your eye, you see what looks like a ravenous, kind of hungry form, looking at you with intent to kill, even more so than normal, even more so than the beast that you had hunted with your father. This being of beyond your comprehension, its jaw splitting open, spewing out different kinds of fires and the like. While everyone else just sees the normal Kanari, you see this creature of pure hatred, just wickedness, and it's looking directly into your soul, and it just, for some reason, it instills fear into you. And then she just slowly descends. Fangs, you are frightened, I believe, for a minute. So.
Yeah, I just want to see something. Is it possible to... Yeah, I can repeat the saving throw at the end of my turn.
Yeah, but as you see that, I just want like a guttural reaction for the first part of it, as she slowly descends and just lands on the floor. Nope, that image is just stuck in your mind.
Do I need this wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Everyone in the room did, because it's a... You also see that, Mala.
Oh, that's fantastic. What a handsome boy.
The girl, but yes.
Okay, Fangs farted, and so did Mala. That's probably not a good thing.
I believe
it-
my work here is done. Have a nice dinner then, and I do find this an interesting read. As she's again sipping her wine. Have a nice night then. And she looks at you. Take care of that one that's with you, Justicia. Seems like that she's more than likely to get in trouble.
Wait, which one's that one? Is that one? Is that one?
You know who I'm referring to.
Damn it, Diana.
Not so much. Alright. And she is gone. Fangs, Mal, you guys could repeat the save.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's funny.
Fang,
Guys,
Fang's
you
just
guys
stuck
are
on that
mortified
wall,
by whatever the fuck you just
Yep.
saw.
I hate it.
Because Fangs, you saw like a dragon, and that had like that same effect almost, just that soullessness of fuck.
Yeah,
I guess that makes sense too.
Fangs left some pretty big, deep indents into the wall. Man, I'm just getting crappy rolls.
After a minute, though, it does dissipate. Oh, I've come with the salad. Oh, where was the other one? Did you leave? Looks at it.
Yeah, she's gone. Thankfully.
I'm gonna pat Fangs on the shoulder.
It is funny that the cat
It's
had a fear
okay.
of dogs.
Hestia, do you still know that Taylor?
Which one?
Is the one that can do overnight orders?
I can talk to my husband about it. Why?
They're all gonna need suits.
What kind? Just so I can know. As she pulls out a small notebook from her apron. Or
I
her
still got mine. Remember when we went to that gambling town?
Do you really want to get blood on it?
I think there's already.
Alright, anyway, just...
Oh wait, no, he takes out. It's possum sized. Right.
That's a difference.
That was when he was still Jimmy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was fucking possum.
I just wasn't sure there was different measurements.
Jesus Christ.
I'm a lot wider than he is.
Bet.
So Deli needs suits. Mala, do you have a suit?
On me? No.
I'll get the suits then. 3. Also, I'll need measurements of the 3 of them. As she says that, mage hands come out with like some measuring tapes and just start measuring the 3 of you.
Wait,
Fantastic.
will not my attire from the other place work, or no?
No, we need something special.
It
Very
just makes
well.
me
This is
feel
your...
like this is fucking God, what's that fun Quentin Tarantino movie? I want to say not Ocean's 11, but I can't think of it now. Reservoir Dogs. There we go. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, more or less.
Who's gonna be Mr. Purple and then die immediately? Spoiler for Reservoir Dogs, by the way, for people who haven't watched a 20-year movie. Actually 30 now, because it was in the 90s, I think.
Yeah, it was.
It was indeed.
All right. I'll have them rush order made, etc. Anything else that you would need? I keep switching voices, but
Someone might be coming by later. Just show them to my room. And if they apply later, there's a letter in my room for them.
should I ask who? Isn't that weird woman with the mask again?
Yeah.
Rathel about to be very confused why she's only got the fucking storeroom.
Well, not necessarily. Well, not the raccoon one.
Anyone I would know?
No. But trust me, you'll know her when you see her.
We'll keep that in mind. Oh, the salad, right? And she'll kind of put a salad plate in front of you, Lisa. I am quite sorry about everything. We don't normally have a lot of vegetarians in this area.
2 stars.
Well, I guess you can just go find somewhere else to go eat, huh?
Is it alright if I just, like, hit her head off the table a few times?
Everything's fantastic. Ah, they can't hear me.
And
I don't understand.
I'd have some help, usually. What don't you understand?
Does it taste better when it's wet?
Just like the look of confusion for a minute.
He looks actually
How do I
very...
explain this?
Fangs just looks very innocent when he says this. He's not even trying to be funny about it.
No. It's not so much that. It's the idea of explaining that usually a dry meat is really bad. She's trying to like
Oh.
think.
I know how to explain.
I leave it to you then, because I don't want to deal with this.
Hand fangs a moist leaf of my salad.
Looks at it.
You do know I eat meat, mostly.
Yes.
Try
But that
it.
is a moist piece of food. That is not what they mean by dry with their meat.
A slow blink, looks at his meatloaf. This tastes like better beef jerky.
Typically, the beef would be juicier.
Bangs, do you know the difference between the meat on the inside versus the meat on the outside of a rotisserie?
You mean like the spit?
Yes.
Yes.
So meat on the outside is dry, as the meat on the inside that's full of fats and stuff is juicy.
Ah. Why did you not say that before?
Just the amount of like, just the air of like everyone just looking at him for like a split second.
Mostly because I'm enjoying this meal and I just, you know.
Though I am curious, it seems like my blade didn't cut into that woman well.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Shit tends to happen when Ganaris or our kind tend to be, how should I say it, a bit annoying in martial combat.
She's a witch.
No. I'd be a lot better if I were a witch. Plus I'm
Well,
missing the hat.
My father has that.
I would say probably a bastardized form of it, but at least you know what you're fighting against.
I am confused. Is there a third one now?
Third one what?
Of your kind that we were dealing with?
No. Since her father has my sword, technically has some of my powers, aka some of the bullshit that Houston had.
So he became your kind.
Like I said, bastardized form of my power.
So we just need to, I believe the phrase is, hit him with fire. No, wait. Ice? Lightning?
You need a good person to kind of shoot magic, and none of you are really good people, so.
Oh shit.
Fuck. I'm trying here, you know.
Being.
I'll
Trying can
have you
only
know.
get you so far. No,
I'm a
you
good
won't have me
person.
now. No, you're more of a neutral person because you told a kid, gave a kid a 2x4 and told him to go hit something with it.
I don't even know how you know that, but that's not true.
I don't know how you know exactly what's true, but you're the liar.
I see. I suppose I do not meet those qualifications.
I don't think any of you do except him, and points at Mala. And I don't think he shoots magic out.
There's a little bit. He'll zap someone every
A
once in a
little.
while.
Sometimes
Yeah,
let
when
us.
I use the flowers here, I pick the petal out and I just create a simple, like, hand tool.
That's magic.
That is magic.
Well, good luck with that. Maybe you could, like, make him a symphony of your demise or something?
Rude. I can create weapons.
You know,
You know.
actually thinking about it, you know, you playing as a Kitazu in the middle of all that is going to completely throw everybody off the game.
Hell yes.
Might be a good tactic.
That'd be interesting. Let's try it.
So we are bringing our war band as literally
My-
a war band.
My Discord just crashed. Hold on.
I thought you just left because we talked about the kazoo.
No, I don't care about that. I wouldn't leave over that. Trust me, there were worse things today that I would have left over. But
I'm sorry.
nah, you're fine. Um. Looks at the table again.
You know what? I got this. Just whatever
go.
happens tomorrow, let's just go with it, right?
Might as well. We die, we die. But at least you know what now you're fighting now. Oh no.
Take down a mouthful of meatloaf.
Man, I wish they were still making dessert, but it is what it is. Pretty fucking nap though.
Technically, there's a shop 3 doors down, but you know.
I mean, do you know any good spellcasters? Like, not good as in, like, efficient, but, like, actually good people in Schlington?
Not in Schlangton.
Yeah, we're kind of fucked. least on that front.
I mean, if we had those, why would devils be walking all over the streets? I mean, if we had all these good magic using people.
Maybe there's a reason why they're here then.
Yeah, sloppy contracts.
Well, that's one way to look at it. Do you ever take a minute to realize why most devils don't really go outside of Schlenkton? Outside of the obvious.
Well, I mean, it's a gambling town is one thing. Poland's probably a shit show. Avu would probably be too much, but I hit the Fang folk are annoying as fuck. The Grand Wilds, I mean, what's there? And the Maya. Again. What the fuck is that?
Delhi. Sadness. You hear sad possum noises somewhere. His soul has been hurt.
Gotta admit, the mire. What's the mire? What?
It's literally just swampland. It's swampland and backwoods. That's all it literally is.
Crocodiles.
Gators. I mean, I went there for a reason. Yeah, I didn't want to be near nobody. So you are actually correct. Ain't shit out there, and it's fantastic.
Except for now Diana's home. Or house, she owns. Well, good luck to all of you. I would
guess that Madame Gord might be a good spell caster, but I don't think I ever saw her casting a spell.
Is this a crazy lady that drugged us?
Yes.
Either way, good luck with all your endeavors on that ship. Like I said, if you need me for some bullshit, call me. Otherwise, I have some other stuff to do. Again, I figured I'd just give my 2 cents on what the fuck just happened. Kind of fun to watch, especially that one points at Fangs. Especially how now you kind of understand the belly of the beast of what you're dealing with.
I'll be sure to strengthen my resolve.
You can always just close your eyes.
That is a good idea. I pray I do not shoot the others by accident.
Meanwhile, Mallow's ass be like... About to shoot it again because it's a target.
Please do not.
Alright. Have a nice night and all that. Enjoy pleasantries, and I'm still upset there's no apple pie, but importing apples is such a bitch here. And all that. And she just, again, just kind of fizzles out as Tessie
Wait!
comes.
I have apples.
Oh my god, you're right, you do.
I want to give my apples so everyone can have dessert.
Before you say that, wait, but she's already gone, so.
Dessert!
She's not coming back.
Aren't those creepy time apples?
Oh, hello. How can I help you?
Can you use these apples to make dessert?
I mean, I can certainly try.
I'll help.
Do you have any expertise in cooking?
I don't think I even have proficiency.
Oh my god.
Nobody has proficiency except for Alicia.
Alicia, but she's not helping cooking. He's gonna let the rogue cook.
Yep. I also have
I'll help. I
pears.
smell burning.
Oh.
You'll help what? You'll help by what, Sam?
If I smell burning, I'll help.
Well, thank God they're time apples.
Is that really a good sign or not?
Give me 1 second because I gotta do something.
Oh no.
As she cuts into one, let me roll a d100 because they're technically outside of the. Okay, that's fine. She cuts into one, it's fine. I think. How many do you have?
5.
Okay, let me roll the other 4. Oh. Okay, so here's what happens.
Okay.
Both extremes.
Okay. Two of them she cuts. They just like she cuts off one piece and they like quarter almost immediately and just like but they quarter into quarters and then into eighths and then just quarter infinitely
Oh
until they
no.
disappear and they're just gone.
Oh.
And the other two, one or bleh, yeah, one of them she cuts and then the apple just like as where she cuts just literally forms back to where it was. So it's like she didn't cut it at all. And then the last one cuts fine.
Well, I
What?
guess we have one apple.
You have three, or you have two technically, and the third one just reverted the cut. So
Oh,
technically
okay.
you have two, and two that diced into infinity, and now are multiplying infinitely. Somewhere in a temporal space, there's just an apple that just keeps getting smaller and smaller.
The
Oops.
universe of the apple.
We don't talk about that timeline.
Well, at least it wasn't one of those things where the good Diana came through. An alternate timeline.
You guys need good people at this point.
I'm good people.
You're technically neutral.
Banana.
I'm good people.
Yeah, Mal's the
Yes, you
only,
are.
I think, good person in the party. And he doesn't know spells.
Nope, not at all.
Which makes this fight even more fun for me. Because of the bullshit Kadari have. Alright, so, I guess she'll roll at advantage because she's having someone help. Even though you don't know what you're doing. Okay.
That
Wow.
makes sense.
Time by.
So she, with the two apples, she's able to like make some decent headway. Diana, you're probably rolling some dough, and she's like chastising you that it's a little too like short, and then like throw some more flour and dough into it to roll for the crust. And then after a little bit, starts cooking. You get like a decently sized smelling apple pie, kind of, with like a nice glaze on top.
Nice.
You know you did like nothing, right? And you look behind you, Diana, and there's just like a mess of like tools and like utensils just everywhere, and like flour and stuff.
I was
Some
gonna
of
say
it's on
I'm covered in flour.
yeah, like you're like nice, and it's like, but I didn't do anything.
I'm proud.
Like a child was left in the kitchen. It's like when your child is helping their mother cook, and it's like I'm helping. Realistically, it's just like, no, go over there, honey.
I like maybe licked the spoon. That's how I helped.
Yeah, pretty
Like
much.
that's. Let's go serve it to the others.
You just hear like a long, exasperated sigh. Let's. And she'll kind of just put it on the table. Feel free to help yourself. And she'll put like a serving knife as well. Just don't eat it all at once, please. That's all I ask.
Do you wish to eat with us?
Eat it
You
all
didn't
at
make-
once, immediately.
Eat the whole pie.
Fang just looks at the maid. Would you like to eat with us as well? You did do a lot of work.
I had a meal in between everything, so I'm fine, but thank you. Plus, I have other plans now that Mr. Cece is here for the evening, and I wish to see myself out. Also, do you want me to call a locksmith for the doorknob? Looks at you, Justice.
No, it'll be taken care of.
Alright then. She'll just head her way out.
I have one question on table, but would she see the damage we did to the paint on the way out?
You'll look and be like, I'm going to have to clean that up later. And then just keep going. Like, doesn't give it a second thought. Like, at this point, like, she's seen Justice's friend, she's like, I now understand why she never brought friends home.
Well, most of them would get killed, but anyway.
Well, no, I doubt. It's I was being obtuse for a reason. All right, so you all dig into apple pie. Do you want to do anything else for the night?
I'm good.
Okay. Anyone else or no?
No.
No, I'm solid.
Okay.
Okay.
She might play her guitar before she goes to bed, but
Okay. Actually, then we can do
lay out
something
some
without.
clothes and stuff like that. But yeah.
The only thing I'll probably, Fangs will probably do is just fix those porcelain and glass arrowheads into actual arrows.
Okay. So, give me 1 second. Just trying to get the music for this. That should work. I hope there's no lyrics here, because I don't want it to be. Why does she sound like Here Comes the Fucking Sun?
I was just about to say, and I was like, here comes the.
Actually, I have a better one.
But it's like, here comes the sun, dupe.
Here comes the sun, duh. Let me try this. This one is a lot better. Let me turn it down though. There we go.
So Fangs
Just
looks
as-
over to.
Oh, sorry, go ahead. I was assuming everyone's going to bed, so.
Okay, I thought it was next day already. I was just gonna say.
Oh, no,
Fangs
no, no.
just-
I have something before that happens. So.
Okay.
Okay. So as you're all going to sleep and just as you're practicing guitar, roll me just a perception.
Everyone?
No, this is Jessis, because I'm
Oh.
assuming everyone's asleep, or because Jessis would probably have stayed up longer to play the guitar. Okay, you hear the sound of a guitar, or at least coming from over there, or in the music room. From the music room, I'll say.
Which one did we pick was the music room?
The one that Sam was in, basically in here is like where all the music and like storytelling stuff is. Basically that room. And the only guitar, I'll stay straight up, that would be in there would probably be your mother's. So. I will say, hold on, because I have a soundbite for this. You do hear, like, it's definitely out of tune, and someone's trying to tune it as you go in. Hold on. You see, kind of like sitting with her back against the bookshelf, trying to tune it, because it's been a minute, is Pi, just kind of fiddling with it a little bit.
3 turns higher.
Yeah, I know. It's been a while since I've done this. Wish I would have grabbed the fucking tune soundbite. There we go. Thanks.
You didn't mention you played.
Didn't feel like I needed to. And as you kind of like watch her strum, and you listen, roll me a history real quick. Okay. She's playing a song that seems that seems very unfamiliar to you tonally, and that's weird because most stuff you would could at least pick up just from a general beat and different riffs. This one seems different, not so much otherworldly, but just weird, like a rendition of something that you can't quite put your finger on, or like a spin almost.
That's a different variation.
Been a while since I played it, so do apologize if it's worse or better.
What is it?
I'd rather not talk about it. Too many memories tied to it. If you don't mind.
As well as you saw his memories, I'll say.
You could either be buried with them or live on and write them in one of the fancy books. Isn't that what you used to say?
Not to me.
Definitely to your dad.
How long was she fighting?
Sorry, like above table, what is Justice asking?
How long she was, or her mother was fighting her dad?
Good while from my understanding. I kind of came in late to the chaos. Didn't help that I probably pushed the envelope a little bit higher, but it is what it is.
I just feel like I have no idea who my parents are. I mean, my father, yes. I feel like I have a good grasp on that one, but
If it puts you at ease, she was a good woman and trying to do her best. The problem was, when you get stonewalled enough, there are breaking points, even on certain people. I really don't think she should have followed my footsteps after I was taken out, but it is what it is.
so why did you fight it?
Maybe when you figure out my real name, I'll tell you why. He says kind of with like a smug, shit-eating grin as she's still just playing on the guitar. And don't take it as me trying to be cryptic. I think it'll kind of explain itself once you know.
Guess we'll see how long that lasts, right?
Oh, we definitely will.
Well,
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
Do you really expect to at least dig a grave for yourself and him? Or do you think we can at least walk out of this with major bleeding but still alive?
Just kind of takes a deep sigh, holds it to listen to make sure no one else is around. I will get you just that sword. Honestly, I'm counting on you to want to do most of the work of killing him.
I don't know, since I've already failed one time, the least I could do is at least weaken him to, you know, give you a fighting chance. If it makes you feel any better?
I'm throwing everything into this. And I don't know if that'll be enough. I'm not retreating. This is all in. We don't get the chance to retreat. If we did, we'd be dead before we had a chance to even rest.
Reminds me of... Well, reminds me a bit of me. Except I kind of went off on my own. At least this time you had some people to help.
And what it sounds like a backup plan, so maybe that'll.
Well, if you do stick a sword to him, make sure he fucking suffers.
I'll do what I can. Just Be ready on your end. Get you that sword.
I will be. Don't worry. And she's just continually strumming on the guitar.
Make sure you wipe it down.
With what? I'm gonna leave ectoplasm on it or something?
No, it needs oiling.
I could tell. It also needs to be restrung, but that's what happens when you don't play something for about 17, 18 years.
Still surprised I can play, so.
Yeah, thing sounds tinny as shit though. And you just, like, you obviously could have picked that up easily. Like, the strings either sound so worn that it's making more of like a metallic kind of sound rather than an actual guitar. I assume you know what I'm talking about, because...
Yeah.
Okay.
In that case, it's actually the wood's gotten too dry. But...
Well, it depends, because if you restring it wrong, you could also kind of make like a tinny sound too.
Well, it depends on what strings you put on it, but yeah.
True. But either way, have a good night, Jessis.
Good night, bye.
And as you leave the room, she kind of shuffles through her pocket while still playing and finds just a small note. And just is looking through it. I'll give you to her one day. And she just kind of puts it back into her pocket and then continues playing. And that's where we're gonna end. So yeah, I'd like to thank everyone for showing up. It's I've been Transspace Mariner. You can find me on DM Mariner on Twitter and Transspace Mariner on Twitch. And yeah, it was kind of a low-key session before the shit hits the actual fan. So we'll see how that goes next time. And I guess I'll throw it over to tomorrow's DM in Moogle.
Right as I'm taking a bite of food.
Sorry.
So yeah, I'm Goth Moogle. Tomorrow will be Sea of Sorrows, where I guess we'll see what happens in that game, because now they have a ship and they have missions and directions to go, and yep. So I don't have any socials. I'm still on hiatus for commissions until I get the current ones finished.
Word went out. We just started to hear you again.
Oof.
Uh-oh.
Oh great, now Miser's robotic.
Oh no.
Am I left?
Really? Oh.
Hello,
I hear
Jeebus,
you.
you're back.
Okay. Yeah, I'm Jeebus on Twitter and YouTube. You can find all of our content there. And yeah.
Right. Anyone else got anything else to plug, or?
Other than my, I have my Twitter account. Still on and active. I have to re-download it on my new phone, 'cause I got a new phone, so I can change it up again. But yeah, you can find me on Twitter. I play Mala in this game, and on the other Sunday game, I play as Ari. So yeah, that's me.
All right, and I'd like again to thank everyone for coming out. It was more of a low-key session, which is fine. God knows next session's gonna be a fun shit show that'll only go great. Like most of the
Promise me
plans.
pain and suffering. What the hell?
It's You telling me that Justice isn't slowly realizing how fucked she is?
Oh, she knows. She knows very well.
But yeah. I'll
I just
see
have one
you
critical
all in-
question.
Okay.
Are we gonna get any objections?
I will download the soundbite just to have it. You're gonna get hit with a word bubble, kind of like in Marvel vs. Capcom, where it's just gonna throw word bubbles at you. But yeah, I'll see y'all in 2 weeks, where we attempt to fight someone in court, quite literally.
We'll throw the book at him.
No, he'll
Or
throw
not.
a book at you, and then he'll dodge it, and then punch you in the throat.
Okay.
Alright, bye.
You just slap him with Bibles.
I'm pretty sure if half the party
that's-
touches a Bible, they'll